Wow. Welcome back. I've returned. I'm finally able to start making content again, as you can see from the video title. So I just wanted to make this video, a lot like the last one I made before I had to go away for so long, but I just wanted to make this video as a little update, just a little update, because quite a lot of time has passed since I last made a decent video, which was ironically about me not posting as much. I've got a little bit to cover, information about, what's happened so far, what I'm planning to happen with the channel. And I just feel like this might be, a nice video just to sum it up a little bit, have an insight into what's going on in my life. So yeah, I've just got a bit of Minecraft in the background. Can't remember exactly what's going to be, playing. So I hope you enjoy that. But it is from the Dawn SMP, which I'm currently a part of, which I'll touch on more in a bit later. So to make this, just a little bit easier for you, I've basically split this video into two, short, simple parts. Basically what I've what I've been through, what's happened in the 10 months of my absence, and what is currently happening, and I anticipate will happen very, very soon. So I'm gonna get straight stuck in. Not gonna make this a long video, for you to drag through. This is just gonna be quite a short, simple video for you to enjoy if you want to know, what's been going on a little bit. So going back, what has happened? Well, I'm sure if you watched my last video, you will have recalled that I was talking quite a lot about my laptop. Now, for those who haven't exactly seen that video, or maybe just can't be bothered to, my laptop was kind of bad. And when I say kind of bad, I mean, components were made in 2017 for light office work. And when I say light office work, I mean like PowerPoints. PowerPoints are not Minecraft. In that video, I talked about the rather sad and slow decline of the laptop, and by the time of the making of the video, I was unable to play single-player Minecraft. No matter what mods I put on, no matter what I had running on in the background, it was just unable to play Minecraft in single-player full stop. And rather shortly after I made the video, I was unable to play Java, no matter whether I was in single player or multiplayer. So naturally, this meant that I just couldn't make any video content anymore. Bedrock Edition was never really an option, simply because, well, I don't really like it that much, and it's a lot less easy to, make good content on a platform which everyone hates, including me. Even when I was playing on Bedrock, my FPS would barely get above 30 on a good day. Not to mention, OBS was playing me up every day. My video editing software was constantly crashing and lagging and glitching out. It was just a nightmare, and I just couldn't do it, I was forced to, take a step back. However, I decided to try and fix this problem by saving up for a computer. If any of you have a computer, you'll probably know that they are extremely expensive. And when I say extremely expensive, I mean the one I am currently using now has cost me over 600 quid so far. It's taken me a while to get that 600 quid. Sure, I could have gone for a cheap 2015 something or other for like 200 quid, but in a year or so, I'd be in the same position I was. I had to spend a bunch of time saving up and working for, the pittances I managed to earn in order to save up for the computer. I also had to do quite a lot of research as to what I actually wanted. As I said, I've gotten a computer for just over 600 quid, but that's still relatively budget end. I'll post my list of components into the description if anyone wants to, look at what I've actually got. I started off some very, very high goals, and as the rate of cash I was earning very, very quickly showed up as less than what I wanted, I had to adapt my wants to, match that. So we find ourselves 7 months later in early March, and I have the 600 quid and the intricate list of components I needed, a rather dodgy listing on eBay, and that was it. I was ready. So I ordered all of the parts, put it together, wired it up, and there it was. My computer was ready. However, there was another factor which has played me up, which is why this video was not posted in March. And the reason is, basically, my house had to undergo some building work. I moved house a year and 3-4 months ago now, out into the country, which was really, really nice. But one of the issues was that our house was, and still is, a little bit, dated. From like the 1980s and stuff. We needed to do some building work upstairs, and sadly, my bedroom, aka recording studio and den of mastermind myself, had to get renovated. This meant I had to move to a different location where I was unable to record any content. Anytime I managed to call my friends, they enjoyed a more than pleasant background noise. Well, fast forward to now, and I'm in my new room, and the building works are all done. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honoured to announce that I'm now officially, legally, and physically able to make new content, hence the video. So, with that out of the way, let's move on to the arguably more interesting part of the video. What on earth am I going to do now? Well, as I mentioned in my last video, I sort of want to move away from the content I used to make. I feel like it just wasn't what I wanted to make. Pretty low effort, the shorts I was making. I did enjoy doing the penguin.gg ones, but, I want to make content which is a bit more actiony, over tutorially. I've got a lot of video ideas at the moment that I'm more than eager to make, and a lot of them are linked to the Dawn SMP, which, as I mentioned earlier, is the footage which I'm showing you now. It's basically just your average school server, but some of the stuff that happens on here is more than worth a video. Second season's just started, so I know, probably seeing me, cut down trees, go exploring, building something. Well, I don't know. Anyways, I hope you're having fun with that. Something I should mention is that my friends actually also have YouTubes, and I'll link them down below. Please do go check out their channels. They'll also be posting content on this some point in the future. We're also very well known for our procrastination. Goodbye, I guess.